community out here, whether we all like it or not, and we got to work together to try to, to further the sport, so we can get more of these type of tournaments out there and more chances for amateur players to get, to get some time to be a pro someday. Because isn't that the whole point of why we're out here? Don't
Yeah,
some
I
be
believe
a
it
pro
is. I
someday?
mean, we are essentially one big happy family. Maybe
Albeit
not happy.
dysfunctional.
Yeah, more or less dysfunctional. But we'll see how this goes down. I mean, I'm assuming the strats are going to change here because none of these teams have really played with each other. I feel like, if anything, the chemistry has to be in favor of the Sector 13 boys, obviously, simply because Realize is playing with his little brother. Realize has played with Attach for a while. I'm sure that they can all get along unless they all get heated, in which case the arguing may hinder them.
As well as Heroic is the neighbor of Hyrax and Realize, so he is actually very familiar with playing with them as well. So it should make for some pretty good team chemistry here. And as always, I just love getting to see some S&D action. It's my favorite game type. So let's kick off the action with, let's curse Realize. Let's go see what he's going to do.
Okay.
Looks like he's
Just
got
realized spawning in with an AR. We'll see where he goes off spawn. Probably going towards fire and or red. See exactly what he does here.
Looks like he's tossing some nades over. Going to go ahead and knock that down. I think he was doing a little bit of
the first pick from Heroic using a USR. Very, very good pick. A USR with thermal. There's a guy peeking underground. He's going to open gate here soon. I'm assuming that the boys from this squad are going to hear it. There are
really
two
good
guys
use
now.
of the map here from Curse Realize. He's showing some really good spots here of how he's using, some cover here up in the top 3 red. Looks like they spot a guy behind the mid train, or behind graffiti train.
It's now 2 versus 2, Heroic and Realize versus FiosWarriors and Tanker. As they get taken out, it's 1 versus 2, Heroic versus Tanker right now. As Tanker gets taken, oh my goodness, he gets that kill on Heroic. That was a crazy kill. Halo hops out the door into a prone position. Just getting that first round down for the FiosWarriors. So let's go ahead and hop on board with Heroic himself. Going to be the bomb carrier, it looks like, for this Sector 13 squad. We'll see exactly what happens here. Actually, Heroic with that overkill blast. The first kill, Realize gets a nade on FiosWarriors, but Saints challenging Realize gets that kill outside red. Tanker getting a kill on Attach, Hyrax picking up thread. It's now a 2 versus 2, Tanker and Saints versus Hyrax, and Heroic. Can Heroic look out, peek out this door, see exactly where this guy is? There's a guy back red. I'm sure that Heroic's gonna get called out as soon as he crosses. Oh no, I don't think so. No, he's gonna sneak into red too. No, he's getting shot at. Bombs down now on the red tarp thing. The red overhang, as you will, as Tanker is going to take out Hyrax and go up 2-0 in the search and destroy.
Things slipping a little bit for Sector 13 here. They did not win that first map, and they are now down 2-0 here against this FiosWarriors squad. And I'm really looking for. Let's switch over here to the FiosWarriors squad and really see what they're up to here. And I believe they will be on attack. So let's see what they decide to do.
Let's go ahead and hop on board with Tanker. Tanker 4-0 as of right now. He's going to be the bomb carrier for this FiosWarriors squad. Let's see what he can do, John.
Alrighty, I am looking forward to it. I am talking to the operational staff real quick.
As it appears that the first kill goes to Saints, who was able to pick off Realize off spawn. Realize 1-3, Attach 0-3 now as Saints gets his Attach as well. It's now a 2 versus 4 situation for Hyrax and Heroic versus all of the FiosWarriors. We'll see what happens. It looks like Saints is going to pick up this guy back Lumber as well. Saints has gotten 3 kills in that. The bomb goes down. It's a 1 versus 4 situation. Heroic versus all 4 of the FiosWarriors. He's tagged. He's called out at Dark Corner and gets taken out for a 3-0 lead from the FiosWarriors.
So far, FiosWarriors looking really strong. Saints and FT Tanker just absolutely going off. FT Tanker 4-0, Saints SB 5-1. Just really too much for the squad over Sector 13 right now.
Yeah, and Realize and Attach have to step their game up here. I mean, they're 1-3, 0-3. Attach needs to get a few kills here. I'm sure he will. But as of right
we
now,
have
it's
a
just
player
Heroic
that needs
and Hyrax.
to leave out, though. We got Rex that is in right now. He needs to leave. We have we cannot have 5 players on one team like that. So Rex, if you can hear this, you need to leave off the team.
As now the 2v2 situation, Hyrax is left alive. 1 versus 2, Hyrax versus Tanker and Threat. Hyrax goes into bottom white. We will see there's a guy top green. If he peeks this, he might get killed. He challenges that. That's very interesting. He gets a few shots on the guy top green. Yes, there's one guy gonna land on a bomb. We'll see what Hyrax can do here. If he can rotate all the way around, maybe get a pick onto either Tanker or Threat, we will see. He's currently, he might get seen by the guy top green. I think he might have already gotten seen. Yes, he's tagged up. The guy on bomb is going to look at for him as Tanker picks up the kill as the FiosWarriors go up 4-0 in the search and destroy. Tanker on a 7-score streak. He is 6-0, has 1 plat, doing very well. Saints 7-2. On the other side of things, we have Realized at 1-4 and Attach at 0-4. They need to step it up. They need to get hyped, get ready to take this game back. I apologize, stream. I had to check my phone for a second as I was getting a call for some random number. That's an interesting spot from Hyrax. I've never seen that spot before, but we shall see exactly what happens. As now it's a 3 versus 3 situation as Saints is taken out and Attach is taken out. Realizes then picked by Fizzer as it's Tanker and Threat who hops up on middle train, gets the bomb, gets the kill at the guy in Fire Alley. It's now a 1 versus 3 situation for Hyrax. Hyrax sees one. He gets taken out by Threat. It's now 5-0 in favor of the FiosWarriors.
Alrighty, so I'm sorry about that, guys. I had to get the other player that was actually an original member of the team of Sector 13 from earlier that had to leave during the whole debacle when Fizz and Saints first came in. I had to get him out of there. Couldn't have 5 players on the team there. Just not fair. So apologize to Rex. If you are listening, I'm sorry. They already had 4 players in here, so you guys can sort out who plays when after this round. So when we move on to Warhawk Blitz for Game 3.
Let's go ahead and hop on board with Realize. He is 2-5. He has this Remington R5. It's now a 2 versus 3 situation. Heroic and Realize up versus Saints, Threat, and Tanker. Tanker 6-0, has 2 bomb plants, playing very well in this search and destroy versus the other team. And it looks like there's going to be a guy on flanker. I'm assuming that's going to be Saints. Yes, Saints is bottom white, looking to get on the flank here. See exactly. He gets shot up by Realize. He almost kills Realize, who is top brown. We'll see what happens here. Tanker able to pick up Heroic, who's trying to push into bottom red. It's now a 1 versus 3 situation. Realize versus Saints, Threat, and Tanker. The bomb is dropped from a dead body. I don't know. I don't think that Realize can get this 1 versus 3 clutch. There's 25 seconds remaining on the clock. He needs to get 3 kills in about 20 seconds. He hasn't even shot at a guy yet. He tries to shoot at the guy left side train, but dies as FiosWarriors gets a quick 6-0 victory on the search and destroy freight. I apologize.
Attach with the donut, not doing really well. Hyrax really was trying to will his team back in it at some point. Went 5-6, but just FT Tanker and Saints and Fizz just too much, or Threat, excuse me. All respectively going triple positive. So really good job to the FiosWarriors who take game 2 or map 2 and moving on to map 3 that will be hosted by Sector 13.
So now it goes to I believe Hyrax as host, and Hyrax and obviously his brother, unless his brother is at the curse house, will be on the same connection. It looks like Realize is actually just going to go host himself.
And I just wanted to make an important note to everyone whoever plays in the championship is who wins the money. So if you do sub out your own players for pros, you are losing money. So just hopefully you guys realize that.